everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great Monday and everybody had a great weekend. Well, as you can see, we are going to be starting the Great Wall today and one of the towers on the Great Wall. Yeah, and I just got this from VIPCrossStitch, as you know, this morning. So why not, right? And we're starting with this red symbol, and we're going to be using 310 black. See if I can bring it in a little bit. So, like I asked before, I hope you all had a good weekend. Mine was kind of hurry up and wait, but you know, we knew that was going to happen. And my son-in-law finally got here, about 1 o'clock with my daughter, and Grandpa got to take care of the kids at the house, so we didn't have to have them tagging along. They're much better to stay at home, right? And so we worked on that until about 4 o'clock was when we finished. We made 2 trips to the to the hardware store, and that's normal. He finally got it all together and everything worked out, and I am just thrilled, happy, and proud. I'm glad I got it, glad we had to go through it, because it's so much more worth than doing a regular water heater, but everything worked out fine. Just lovely. So I didn't do much the rest of the day after they left. I fixed myself a little bit of dinner, and I tried to make a Denver omelet, which has ham, green onions, and green pepper in it, or just regular white onion. I had green onion. And didn't do much the rest of the day. I was tired of up and down and up and down and back and forth, and yeah. Now tomorrow, or when I get home from work today, I will have to mop the floor, but other than that, we're good. And it didn't get too dirty in there, just surface dust, you know. But no big deal. There was no drilling of holes or anything odd. I worked a little bit on Midnight Watch and a little bit on Louisa Cullimore yesterday, but I was pretty well fried after we got the water heater in. You know, that stress of, let's do this because, yeah, I can't take any more. I've had enough. Yeah. So we got it done. So, nothing exciting on the rest of the hit parade. My friend will be coming to visit on Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday evening. So, that'll be fun. And they'll be here probably, 2 or 3 days. Of course, I have to work Tuesday and Wednesday. But that's how life goes, I swear. So, fun times. This is nice black thread. Sometimes between black and white, they seem to be kind of thin and sparse and, what do you call it, weak, if you will. You know, they don't seem to hold up after going in and out of the canvas. But this is doing just fine. So I thought, well, we'll start with something that has a lot of squares to it, so we're not stopping and starting the material, or the thread, you know, like I have. Every once in a while I'll pick the wrong symbol to work on and end up having to stop and start a lot. So that's why we picked this one. It's either that or the green one. So I went with black. At least you can see my stitches, right? Oh, goodness. Tired already, and I ain't even gone through this day. And it should be kind of quiet at work. It's getting quieter as we go now. It'll pick up, a little bit around Thanksgiving, you know, and Christmas, because more people come from out of town, and some of them go skiing. I don't think the ski resorts are quite ready to open yet. I don't know how that'll pan out here in the month of November. Oh, happy Halloween, if that's what you're into. I almost forgot. Yeah, my daughter's gotta go to the parade and then take the kids to the Boys and Girls Club for an hour and a half, so that they can have their little Halloween party with Boys and Girls Club, and then she'll pick them up and they'll all go out trick-or-treating. We'll see how that all goes. So, fun times. And me? I'm gonna stay home. I will just stay home. Oh, excuse me. Now, when my friend comes, we'll probably go to the hot springs and probably go out to dinner a couple of times. And out to breakfast. It's supposed to snow on Thursday, but, you know, it can say that all at once and nothing will happen. So we'll see. So do any of you have plans for Halloween? Or you like me? You were over it years ago, right? I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to go with any kids hauling up and down the road. I figured that's my kids' rite of passage. They can, whoops, almost made a slip knot there. They can do that with their own kids, and they do. So, it's their turn to have all that fun. Yay. So we'll see. But Grandma has 0 plans. I'm the creepy house on the block, you know, that's got all the leaves in the yard and sticks down and stuff, so the house looks abandoned. No, I'm just kidding. The yard looks pretty much abandoned, but, you know, it's always in its state of something. And sometimes it blows hard enough that the branches do fall off the trees, but I've drug some wood, you know, branches, if you will. Some are not any more than 2 feet wide, are long. And then I do have one tall one that I brought down from up on one of the passes, just because I like the way it looked. And it was lightweight and we could carry it. See, that's how that works. If my daughter and I cannot haul it down, then it stays. So, or it's not real close to the car, we can just kind of throw it out and roll it into the yard. We've got a couple big pieces that we got 2 or 3 years ago, and I put them out on the porch to let them dry out. I was going to, it's kind of a long, flat piece. You know, it's kind of twisted on one side, but it's flat in the middle, and I was going to drill holes in it and put lights in it, you know, helter-skelter to sit on the porch. We never got that far. We got the wood when it was the wrong time. It needed to dry out, and then by that time, it's past Christmas. Oh, yeah. And somebody forgot to get the lights to put in it. Yeah. No, I've been thinking about that since, God, 2015. And I didn't get a chance to do it when I lived in Kansas, so I thought I'd do it here. So maybe this year I can pipe onto some, what do you call it, some little small lights to put in there. But I don't know. I'd have to take it to my daughter's house so we could drill holes in it for the lights to actually sit. So don't know how that's all going to come out, but it's still up there in my head. I just thought I'd make a nice porch decoration. I don't have a big porch. Maybe 5x5, 6x6, something like that. Tops. That would be really pushing it. I don't even know if it's that big. So, those are my big, grand plans. And I thought my daughter wanted to get up in the mountains again before it got to be snowy, but I don't think we're going to make that unless we go over to Cottonwood. We were planning on going up to this place called St. Elmo, and it's at like 14,000 feet. It's at the top of a mountain, but they got 4 feet of snow, so I don't think any of that's melted off at all. So, probably not. I don't know. We'll have to see. There is... I don't know where all the birds left or went to. Maybe they haven't figured out I filled up their bird feeder. I came real close. Could have had a 40-pound bag of bird seed for under $20, but I opted to leave it there because I have to get something to put it in. I've got these little containers and they hold, you know, the small bag. I don't know, what is it, 5 pounds maybe? 5, 10, I don't think it's 10. It could be, but whatever the bag is, you get at the grocery store. But that size was the same as the Great Big bag, so that's why I thought I'd get a big bag. So, I don't know. I think I'll just use up what I have and then just put the soot cakes in for the winter. It'll make it a lot easier. And they don't freeze and they don't melt, so they do pretty good. But sometimes they go through a lot of that. And it's like $2 a soot cake, if I could just say that word. Me and that word, the more I think about it, the worse it gets. So anybody got any plans for Thanksgiving? I guess that's the next hoopty, huh? Holy cow. We do get Thanksgiving off. That's a plus. But I'm off that day anyway. So, who knows? Oh, crap. Well, crazy girl. Oh, goodness. It's so funny that the hot water heater doesn't turn on every so often. It's amazing. I just turn on the water and it turns on, heats up the water as I go. It's awesome. I don't know why I waited so long. Probably because they were even more expensive than they were this time. But we got it done. Thrilled. So I have no idea when it will really start snowing in earnest. Sometimes it doesn't even start snow until December-ish. But yeah, something to look forward to. Man, I don't mind snow, and I don't even mind driving on it, but I don't have to go very far. Maybe 5 miles into town, 5 miles back. And like I said, we'd usually take my daughter's car. So, she's got the 4-wheel drive. But I just drive real slow to work and drive real slow home, and that's about all she wrote. Let me put that over there so we can see what we're doing. There's a couple here and 2 or 3 there, but we'll just wait on those. Haven't decided what I'm having for dinner. I bought that eggplant, so maybe I'll come, I don't know, it depends how tired I am. Come home and do that tonight if I can. Well, guys, I think that's going to be about it today. Get that needle back up there where I see where it's at. We're working on the dark parts of that. Like right here and right there, there'll be some patches of that 310, and then we'll go back and do all the rest of the colors. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye bye. Keep stitching.